Here we are at Fabspeed Motorsports, and we're going to have a video explanation of the Fabspeed Motorsports performance products, exhaust products for the 2007 Porsche 997 GT3 and GT3 RS. All the exhaust systems on the GT3 and GT3 RS are the same. There are three components on all GT3 and GT3 RS. In the middle you have the headers with the flat collectors, which are good and cheap and easy to make in a production environment, and the 500 cell catalytic converters from Porsche. On the sides of the engine compartment there are two mufflers that are very high tech and have a muffler blow-off valve like Ferrari uses on the F430s and 360s. There's a switch on the dash that Fabspeed Motorsports maintains, so you can use that switch. Here on the right we have the stock GT3 secondary muffler that sits right behind the license plate. This muffler is about 18-19 pounds, heavy stainless steel. This tip is unboltable, removable. There are three 13mm nuts on here, so you can actually unbolt the tip on any GT3 or GT3 RS. The first product Fabspeed Motorsports makes is a replacement tip for the factory muffler. Twin 4-inch stainless steel tips, bolts right on the factory muffler. And you can adjust the length of those tips. They're absolutely gorgeous for the car. And then as a replacement for this heavy factory muffler, Fabspeed Motorsport right here in the middle that I'm focusing on has these Maxflo performance mufflers that come with stainless steel tips. These mufflers save significant weight off the furthest and the most desirable part of the car to take weight off the rear, right behind the license plate. And on the dyno, we incrementally improve these on the dyno. The car picked up between 7 and 10 horsepower and foot-pounds of torque across the RPM band, from the low mid-range of 2,000, 2,500 all the way up to 7,500. And these are easy to install and allow you to reuse your sport button, so you have dual-tone exhaust in terms of sound and loudness. Here in the center again we have the factory GT3 headers on the 07, GT3 and GT3 RS. You have the flat collector right here, pretty simple for a production environment with high volume cars to be made. And then you can see here's the catalytic converter. It's a 500 cell cat, restrictive, and you can see how tight the core is. Here's the Fabspeed Motorsport headers. You got the left and the right with a merge collector. These are all CNC manual bent. And here's a Formula One NASCAR high velocity merge collector. It's got the cone in there for high flow. This is investment cast stainless steel that we tooled up for. We don't make that in-house. I have somebody that makes them for General Electric Aerospace. He tools up and makes these for me. And here's our 200 cell imported tri-metallic German Sport race cat. This is 200 cells. Here's a sample of the catalytic converter. You can see how much more air this thing flows than the factory cat. Number of holes is a lot larger. Complies with the warranty, complies with the mission. It's easy direct replacement bolt-on from factory. Has all the O2 sensor bungs and ports. And then here's the factory piece. So you can see we're getting a lot better flow. These are 1 7/8 tubes, slightly larger than the factory. The cats will significantly outflow a factory 500 cell cats with a 200 cell cat. And then there's some of the Fabspeed swag. Anyway, this is the complete performance program for the GT3 and GT3 RS from Fabspeed Motorsports. And everything's made in-house at our facility.